Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is Augustine, your counselor. I'm over here in Bujiri. I came with a team. We're doing some amazing work here, and I praise God for this free time here. And I hope all of you are doing fine, except for my friend who sent a message to me. He's doing a lot of things in life, and all he gets is discouragement. And say, counselor, what can I do? Man, I've done a lot to people. Everybody, I'm doing great to them. And all I get in return is discouragement. I think I'm doing great work. But if everybody says it's not good and discourages me, especially if it's family members or people who are close to you and people that really, you think, man, these guys love me. It's something that has some caution and it sets a question in your mind, and you want to go to a counselor and say, man, counselor, help us here. And that's a question I'm going to be tackling today. Like I said, I'm not in Ginger. We're in Bujiri here. So I'll be going back. But I realize when somebody is asking a question, I've heard of people who harm themselves, people that go into trouble because they wanted to help and nobody was there to help them. So while they do the thing, oh man, nobody cares about me, I'm going to do what I think fits my life. And what they do, obviously, is to harm themselves. And I don't want to see that happen. That's why, even I'm in the middle of a mission here, I'm going to try to come here and do some counseling. Okay? But if you see this not helpful, just come to me for counseling and all of that. And so, like, I love what I'm doing, and I'm always excited to help my friends, my people, all of you. Discouragement. What is discouragement? I think it's negativity amidst positivity. You're doing something, you're in a line of positivity, and somebody does something that discourages you. And I'm going to talk about that. So what do we do to help this person? Somebody's going through discouragement. They are doing a lot of great work. Put yourself in their shoes and see. Have some empathy and see what you can do. My insights here are based on personal experience as a counselor with my clients in class and some school knowledge, but mostly a lot of practical stuff. You know, stuff that really work and stuff that I've interacted with people and I've seen people share different insights about life. And it's kind of what I'm going to use to help you who is going through discouragement. One thing that can help you really to sort yourself and stay away from discouragement is to look back. Look back where you've been. Look at the past victory. People will always come and discourage you, and then you forget, man, I've never been successful. I don't have any victory. But if you remember that I had some victory, I was in dilemma, but afterwards, after some time, I went into victory. That will help you to say, no. I'm not going to let these people, discouragement, stop me from moving forward. So always when you're discouraged, look at the past victory. That's going to help you to stay in one shape and to keep moving forward. And I praise God for that wonderful thing. And also, what else can we do? We're with our families, with our friends. One other thing, personally, that I like to do, everything that I do, whether confusing and not confusing, I write it in a file, in a notebook. So when I'm discouraged and I'm there, I'm trying to share ideas with people, and they come to me and say, no, you can't, man, this is not good. Don't do that. I go back to my file to see when so-and-so said this. Did it really happen? In most cases, it didn't happen. So when you look at that file, it's going to help you to look back and say, oh, I think I'm on the right track, because God speaks to people's hearts. And what you feel, nobody will feel it. 90% or 99%, they always say, no, you won't do it. That music career that you're trying, amidst a marriage, it's not going to work. That new job responsibility you're getting into, it will not work now. So look into that and look at your first victory. It's going to help you. What else can we use? Anybody, you have different ideas? I know the list is endless, and there is no like a doctor here who has, you know, what is right. But these are insights. They can work for me and they can work for somebody. And sometimes they fail to work for other people. But we can also try this whole thing of staying away from discouragement. Many times, if we are discouraged and then we're staying in that same environment with discouragement, we won't proceed in life. So stay away from discouragement. People who are discouraging you. Go around a place with somebody you like, somebody who is good, who motivates you. Like me, if you're my friend, I'm always going to give you positive vibes, encourage you. Take a walk and go have a meal with a friend. That's going to be one of the positive vibes to really gear you up for the next level. And sometimes it can be a little confusing, man. Is your spouse, your loved one doing that? And you say, man, how can I stay away? Yes, there are people. You have friends. I've seen people leave home for a while and they go away from different people. Believers, church members, friends who are good with positive vibes, and then they give them some positive vibes, have a meal, enjoy, and discuss issues that can help you to move in a positive way, to move well in life. Because I know your dreams, you have dreams in your heart that not everyone is going to understand. What else can we do? Counselor, what else can we do? I have tried that. I've had a file and I've stayed away from discouragement. What else can I do? Get something new to do. Get a new career to do. Get a new project to do. As you stay away from home for a while, a week, a month, get something new. Find something, or maybe you're going to do bricklaying, or you want to cut some charcoal and all of that. Do that project. That project is going to help you to keep your mind away from that discouragement that's coming from your loved one or from whoever you have. Like I said, the list is endless, but the summary is, as people are discouraging you, saying discouraging stuff, take time. Take time to remember and read about the things you are doing. Like meditate upon them. It will help you once you meditate. It will help you to know that this is right and this is wrong, and also consider their ideas sometimes and look at them and weigh them and consider and see. Otherwise, if you don't do that, it might be very, very challenging on you. And before I go to the last one, like I said, you can add more stuff there. God speaks to your heart about different plans, different things, and your friends also. And with your experience, there are things that really worked for you over the years. I know you're an adult and you've been through a lot. It will also be accounting for every day that you take. What else was I going to talk about? Remember that your spouse, anybody you live with, it is their responsibility. I do this again. I want to say this again. I know it's going to shock you. It's their responsibility, other than you, to always discourage you. It's their job to always discourage. That's human nature. It's their responsibility to always discourage you. Everything you say, everything you do, they discourage you. That's what they're supposed to do. So I know what helps me to move forward is because I know that beforehand. So I never let any discouragement put me back. They say, I pretend like I'm hearing, but I don't, because I know there's nothing good going to come from them, except for the people who really love you and they care about what you're going through and they care about your life. So if everything else fails, like, counselor, I understand you want me to go away from my family, go on vacation and do a new project. I did that. You want me to stay away from discouragement. Everything, I've done that. But man, it's hard. What can I do, counselor? Is there any other way? I think you got to look for a therapist. If all you get is discouragement, look for a therapist, a counselor, somebody who is ready to do this job. Like me, I'm a professional, and this is what I do. If all I do is she gets discouraged or she discourages me, and whatever she does, you discourage her. So all of you guys have to sit on the same table with a counselor, and he can guide you, and then you guys see which way is gonna work. Because in the long run, all of you have to be on the same table. You all have to be on the same table to move your lives to move as a family. You cannot move in the same direction if all of you are opposing each other. And remember, discouragement kills. If you hear somebody discouraging you or discouraging other people, stay away from them, run away from them. Even if it's people you live in the same house, call somebody for help before it eats you up. And I pray for you. I hope it doesn't eat you up. I hope you still remember that last point we talked about, that they are always going to discourage you, not supporting you. And if you feel like this video was helpful, please share the video, subscribe, share with family members and other people that you think this video will be able to help them, and also support the amazing work that God is doing here in Jinja, in FLEXYHOPE. I'm here in Bujiri shortly, and part of what you guys do on the channel helps me and other people in my church, in my community, to just come here. This takes transportation to come here. But we'll go back to Jinja, and we'll be waiting for your support in FLEXYHOPE and everything that I do. And you suggested a video that you want me to do on a channel. Thank you so much. I love you, and I'll forever be grateful, and I'll forever continue to come here and just counsel and just give these mental health insights. Thank you, everybody.